Silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine.
Hello and welcome to the Contrarian News Network. My name is Michael Yates and I'll be your host for this edition. This edition is about the Russell 2000. The Russell 2000 is simply an index of small cap stocks. Those are smaller companies, and heck, these days a small company is anything under 5 billion in sales. So these really aren't that small of companies, but I guess compared to companies that do 10 times that, I guess they kind of are. So the reason I want to bring this up is because small caps historically always lead large caps. Whether it be up or down, the small caps are a very, very reliable indicator of where the market's going to go in the near-term future. When I say the market, I mean the larger, greater market like the S&P 500 and the Dow. So here we have a chart of the Russell 2000. Like I said, it's a index of small cap stocks. And what we have forming here, for those who aren't familiar with technical analysis, and I'm no guru myself, but I certainly know a few chart patterns. And what we have here is clearly what they call a double top pattern. That's where you see two clearly defined topping pattern motions right next to each other. That's a double top, and that is definitely recognized as a bearish sign. And the reason why is it's a sentiment indicator that that the market, the people in the market, don't want to go higher than this exact point. And so when you've got two topping motions like this, two topping movements like this that are pretty much in the same exact spot, it's telling you that the market is not going to go any higher than that. It doesn't want to pay any more than that. Valuations are too high, and at that point there's really nowhere left for this market to go but down. Now, of course, we are in extraordinary times where we have the Federal Reserve in with both feet, wanting to pump up the markets. And so, as much as anybody else, I believe that the Fed, if they decided they wanted to unleash another 100 billion a month on the market, I'm sure that would break this pattern without any difficulty. But that's getting more and more difficult for the Fed, because now we're starting to see inflation happen, and inflation is a major problem for central banks, whose main weapon is printing money. And if you continue to print money and then inflation happens, all you're going to do is make the matter worse by continuing to print money. And so the Fed is really in a difficult spot right now, so I don't see them printing any more money. So this topping motion is definitely a warning signal for those in the market right now. Ignore it at your own risk, or profit from it. You can do other things in the market besides go long. You can actually go short at times too and still make a pretty handy profit. And what's great about going short when the market is about ready to crash, like this one just might be, is that you're making money when everybody else is losing money. And you know what? That's got to be a good feeling. I don't know about you, but I kind of enjoy that, because that's where you actually make headway. It's kind of like if your house in the neighborhood goes up 20%. That's a good feeling. But if every other house went up 20%, did you really get ahead? Did you really get ahead? What would feel good is if your house went up 20% and all the other ones went down 20%. Now you're getting ahead. And that's kind of like what shorting a market is like when the market goes down. And I know it's hard to do, but it does get done. People do accomplish it. And so here's an opportunity. I would say take a close look at this and think hard, make your own decisions. Thank you for listening, and you have a great day.
Silver girl, sail on.